Alright, what's going on, guys? One Pump Chump back here with another video. So today I'm going to be going over all the muzzle attachments that have the lowest recoil in Rainbow Six Siege as of Crimson Heist. The latest video that you can find, or that I found at least, wasn't until Shadow Legacy, which is over 6 months ago, so this is the most updated version. And again, this is for muzzles, not for your barrel, because obviously the vertical grip reduces recoil while the angle doesn't. So we're just going to go over this for every single attachment defender. So starting off with Sledge, on the L85 it's Compensator, on Thatcher, L85 again is going to be Compensator, because it is different for certain operators even if they have the same gun. Flash Hider on the AR-33, on Ash on the R4C it is Compensator. On Thermites 5.56XI, it is Flash Hider. On Twitch, on the F2, it is Flash Hider, and since this is semi-auto, it's just the muzzle brake. On Fuse AK-12, Compensator. On IQ, on the 5.52 Commando, it is the Compensator. On the AUG, it is the Compensator. And on the G8, it is the Compensator. I just run the 5.52. On Buff, it is the Compensator. On the FAL type gun, it is the muzzle brake. On Blackbeard, the SR25 is the muzzle brake. On the Scar, it's a Flash Hider. On Capital, the Paro 308, it is the Compensator. On M249, it's the Compensator. Oops, I skipped over Habana. On Habana's gun, Type 89, it is the Compensator. On Jackal's gun, his two primaries, it is the Compensator on the C7E, and the PW is a Compensator as well. On Ying's gun, so Ying's gun I usually run the suppressor actually, I don't know why I don't have it on, I'll put it on, but it is the Compensator on Ying's gun. There's only two operators on attack and the suppressor. On Zophia's gun, it is the Compensator. Dogabee's gun is the muzzle brake on the EBR. So Lion is the other one that I run the suppressor on, but the lowest recoil for Lion's gun is the Flash Hider. On Finka's Spear 308, it is the Compensator. And, oh sorry, and her LMG is the Flash Hider. On Maverick's gun, it is the muzzle brake on the 50 cal DMR, and on the M4 it is the muzzle brake as well. Nomad's gun, AK-74 is the Compensator, but on the ARX it is the Compensator as well. Going to Gridlock, F90, it is the Compensator, and on the Saw it's the same as Capital's, it is the Compensator as well. Nox gun, Nook, however you pronounce it, FMG9 is the Flash Hider. On Amaru's gun, it is also the same as IQ's, it is the Compensator. Callie's gun, if you're running obviously the secondary, I'll go over secondaries if you guys want to make a second video, but it's the Flash Hider. On Iana's G36, it is the Compensator, and the ARX is also the same as Nomad's, it's the Compensator with that. On Ace, it's also the same as Fuse, it's the Compensator on the AK-12. On Zeros, For the F2000, it's the compensator, and on the MP7 it's the compensator, but it is not the same as Bandit. Bandit, I believe, the flash hider has the lower recoil. So we're going to Defenders now, Smoke, FMG9, flash hider. Mute, it is actually muzzle brake on the MP5K. On Castle's UMP, it is the flash hider. And on Pulse's UMP, it is also the flash hider. On Doc's base MP5, it is the flash hider. And for the P90, it is flash hider as well. So that also applies to Rook. Rook and Doc both have the base MP5, and both of their classes are the same. Both have flash hider, and the P90 has flash hider as well. For Kapkan's VS9, it is the compensator. Jaeger's 14C, compensator as well. For Bandit, however, the MP7 has lower recoil with the flash hider. On Frost, there is no muzzle attachments for her C1, so I just run extended barrel. On Val, MPX, it is the compensator. Cav's gun, the muzzle brake for the M12. No one uses that though. Obviously, use the pistol with Cav. Echo, there are no muzzle attachments. The MP5SD has a suppressor only. On Mira's Vector, it is the compensator. On Legion's T5, it is the muzzle brake. On Ella's Scorpion, it is the flash hider. On Vigil's K1A, it is the compensator. Maestro's LMG is the compensator. Alibi's MX4, flash hider. Flash doesn't have, obviously, a primary weapon. Cade's AUG is the muzzle brake. Mozzie's Roni, that's what I run, is the compensator, and the Commando is the flash hider. On Warden's MPX, it is the compensator. On Goyo's Vector, it is the compensator. On Wamai's AUG, it is the compensator. On his MP5, it is the muzzle brake. On Orc's T5, I believe it is also the muzzle brake. Yes, it is. Malusi's MP5 is the flash hider, just like Doc's and Rook's. And on Aruni's Roni, it is the compensator, and on the DMR, it is the muzzle brake. So the way I found all the recoil and how it was the lowest was I aimed at a wall from a set distance, and I measured from the first bullet to where the top bullet would be. And so I measured the horizontal and the vertical recoil on each gun without controlling it, and I went with whatever pattern was the tightest spread. So that's how I did that. If you guys want the secondaries, then let me know, I'll post them too.